Maneva na sema PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV de osia dem yopo.
You are once again welcome to PENDREAM TV, the only channel that brings you the best and latest updates in politics. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell for more updates, like and also share to other members to watch as well. You can equally leave a comment at the comment section after watching or send us a voice note on our WhatsApp number, which is 0277128777. Thank you. I want you to join me listening to what Listowel is out again saying about Mahama's action and how he have hope in Mahama this time not to do mistakes or error. That much I do. I would like you to join me listening to what he said into detail. Thank you.
And brother area yade enso yade kan akach enra 3 nominees equal parliament vetting Dr. Kesa to Forsen finance minister designate and Dr. Dominic Ayene enso ekoi attorney general minister of justice and affairs energy minister designate so John Jinapo enso eko vetting enti enwa ne na de chi yeso president Mahama abanan akopiemu ewo boko ya nia ekoso no stakeholders na hemfone kromani opinion leaders na enso edi ehyiamu na na populisto wenso adjon yenti nana akwabai
ya odo na bokole
ya de
odo
I'm not your love please
enti say no menje so say
ya nua
na tintimi no nua
Mikayo 2024 no say oje no so ya medie o kan me ba ko she
media so ye krobi wa ya
power ba ntiro wo say no Ministerial appointees no nya bi ana ni hopes ade e was ropa
enti obi ameye na ya medie na ya odo bia wa ha obi ameye ya odo ne ya medie bia ye nua ya wo faase no anu ne yekoye ni obi amese me market
kokokokokwa ya bobo anu ana ba
me nua ma ni mu de na wo a ise we mo faase
nana
anyway nana ma me chia tiefo na ma me chia tiefo na me chia me nua no ma omo ensusu ewo studio ha omo di djuma kese pa som omo man na me mo abaso so ne adwuma so a wo ye boa o my Ghana
it does
maybe no na me tie dwumadie no na sene da bia tie no im say citizen show there I just say one citizen
na untie citizen show
because citizen so at the studio ha and nyina so we are proud citizens of Ghana nti I was following na the tie say nana Mahama has begun well. He has really begun well. Why adwuma so just emretia we bi just say so wo hwe aman panifo ahodo a maba ifri omanpani Rollins I no akra hand over to himself for the first time in a very long time a friend is saying PNDC Eba NDC on one hand over to himself. Now we share how or she share na buy. Now we share kwanya or faso eto tone nioma. Na we share president Kufo abra obeye mampani. Ono so kwanya or faso to tone nioma. Na o de toto eye o mampani mails. Any onwa kasa John Mahama no oye na FM ekwan omo fa so omo hyehyɛ omo ban na wo hwɛ hawa ono a John Mahama so Professor Mills ekɔ ne kra achi obedi mfi bosomi nsia anaka na wo hwɛ kwan a ofa so a ono so odi nkunim o hyehyɛ na ban na in fact John Mahama has beaten himself to his own records. Enti ya bebo na baso papa. Many are the issues we're dealing with within this very short period. On a normal day, no, you don't expect say mampenia waba foforo ko betimide abasahari so ayesa enyoma no
gidigidi sa
na it's because the reason why we were talking to Ghanaians about President Mahama say den say ibenya ne seso because you see sene senkenya mra ena esi omampani kofo ho kwan ena sebi o se bedi mampani bi mu a ejidi se enuoma bi wo ho a wo aban mo ye ya anye bia no onu hu oti ase nipa mintimi ka bi ma no da na wi ase ase ye Akufo-Addo se da chi bi nyame mpangu senke se enye mampan friends amemmo emra constitution na yes o Akufo-Addo timi say di mampani bi mu a I cannot vouch for him. Kufo Krano, I will do so closing one eye and leaving the other. But nipa na mintimi and me huechi nye da John Mahama. Because ni sinto no krampo no sinto a wa ban mu a chese is because or a human. What you say? Unse nipa bi ewo mfomso ewo mabrabom. And any pebinum ashe won ho bone. What you say? John Mahama will not intentionally commit a year wrong. He will not intentionally be wrong. What you say? Sinto de woni pa famintino adia ba ku mienu miensa bi wo a obetimi ehun se anko yie bibi ti say Bas Brandon. You see that is not directly under his stewardship. Ebia is under an auspices like transport for no Minister for Transport Jifa Ativo at that time and ono oye djuma bi na ase ekof sika bi ko fa akofo nsase eno krampo no you could tell how what take kekempo no ne reaction Emma Jifa Accra FM
just Bas Brandon Scan was like 5 million Ghana cedis.
It was 3 million Ghana cedis.
Yeah.
And no me here 1 man demonstration.
Wow.
Emma, just because John Mahama, His Excellency, or Tiyeke Kempono, Jifa could not contain the energy in the area. But she had to resign. Obi se me pese me beye man pen me pese me nya $1 million. Just at the mention crack kese o pese o nya $1 million wa bemu no. The person had to Minia Vicky, no, was said because you could not be in John Mahama's government. Obi to say Bugapele. Onya Obi Kekeo. I mean, they have come a long way. Obi ni yonko brabua chese aye nuane sa. They say mini bobie na me say bobie me de akotum. And I say me ma ye bone bobie smith or de makotum. What must say? So it tells how John Mahama is. And dear Ayana sometimes a man for who ni say he is very, very selfless. Onyo bia sebi ewiase fair ne fair there be. Yes. I mean ade fair de man empe. The ni so aboa so onim ade fair. Say wo se me ye adwuma onim se ade we wo se nchirima behu se me na me ye and the dreams ne so. John Mahama is not the man in a hurry. He is the man with a vision. And obi a vision biano, they come always prepared. Because they say odansi for Bible church odansi for mu say or you be or ye prepared. Na yem planning a dan wa abra me simi kosi dan yo. Ye planning ni what them. In chance na be pia bonten say me kosi dan no. Na wunim say me wo breacher sika, me wo steel bender sika, me wo surveyor sika, me wo bia sika including even the oil quantity surveyor obetimi a chese dan we will see we are ne bo be say. Enti nyesa afena me kwa koto ye friend say anwea one trip dia ba be hyase na ebi a mfie mienu miensa achi we sa wo dan be ka dem otiase. So as visionary as John Mahama has always been, no, you could tell how when he was member of parliament he was, when he was minister, deputy minister, vice president, and with this experience, no, and how vast it is, no, Ghana ha e so benya ne seso na wasabe mampani wakofie osi no Mr. Senior a course so na sinto way. So I don't expect say John Mahama will get anything wrong, even though I believe say as human no sinto there but to get it wrong there is going to be very difficult.
Okay.
And until now ministerial appointments no, it's not as if enka ayobia kobo se wa yenu sakatu o person ma hu ne direction. And until hwenipa or appointee o mo no wo hu se enyinam kanea ho asem hu hia papa wo hu se emra nsem hu hia papa because e sinto e wo enyoma Ghana fo hia se wo so wo ye no wo attend to no emra ene wo se de yes ade no nti mra sem hu hia papa. For example, oral cannot be very effective when we don't have an attorney general and minister for justice. And John Mahama is a man to the core of every definition of every word. And so okase minister for justice and yes okwa kofu bi say Godfred damia ono ba be any puppet. Now ono play the puppeteer. Now ono no then it becomes like a puppetry. No, he will not. And you know, he has looked out for the best attorney general and minister for justice, who is a well distinguished personality, sebi or what doctorate in emra. Any munsem ohwe Supreme Court for omokase no be chechire mu atimu say otimi me ya mani yebo at some point now feel very uncomfortable in himself because he was making him look like a fool. I mean, not just to say the word, but at least say obi awako suku. Now you have thrown your certificate away and you are now using say with the commonest wisdom. Not even wisdom, they say every wisdom is wisdom. I mean the commonest language. Say what me out to statute actually kind black law dictionary. I mean how weird can a lawyer of that stature be? And he was very blunt. I say no more say na or nipa your friend is saying or you're predetermined. Yes, why? Who is not predetermined? Lawyers are always predetermined before they enter court. Because when himself client not the beam. So you are predetermined. What is wrong with being predetermined? What is wrong with it? Because when himself the end Kamrani say and them running the Amrani canon a predetermination. Because I know that informal with decision. What must I say? And you know, all that will go through with the election petition in 2021 and what Baba Bedru baby I would dream. Yankopon Adam say Wabe Ubia on Neba Beshemra in Semsu Ogana. And I believe say he has a lot to at least correct, if to use the correct word. Correction is much needed in that office because they say you know the office has been tainted with a lot of very weird and very unpleasant and yoma mintimingika. Say Minister for Justice Timi Kwani will be quiet can say biamemfa atufo in tum. Bia and I say boa abansifo atu atwe no and abeye twa aso bu titiri. So if you look at his appointments from Atuforsen to John Jenapo to Dr. Ayeni, it should tell you that John Mahama is very serious a president.
Okay.
And Nana, so far, so good, to borrow the words of President Kufuor. So far, so good. Just to add, say, very, very good. But there are so much Ghanaians are expecting from John Mahama. And baby, I was chance here free, no. A yara. No, say the way Ghanaians see NDC, no. Anyhow, we measure them by standards, no. Way ahead of sending you MPP abai. It is NDC bar bemwa. I know it Dawson because the expectation now nipa here free NDC abai hono. A such expectation I be here free MPP abai ho. Enti sa ade si akufo ada apenso no. Senke bi si John Mahama apenso anka kudita be yadwuma. Onim de ntia. NDC and a war your democracy. And the expectation Ghana for a war free or mohono. Because Ghana for dream no titru yeah ebi a ye Rollins aban no ene ne ekọ so ansa na ye friend saying oba democracy mu no na ye ni gidie say the Rollins a year no from 1992 to the year 2000 no and now 2001 no na ye ni gidie say Rollins obetimi a transition ne ho from soldier aban to a civilian government obetimi outperform ono ane ho even when it was a military government outperform ne ho enyoma bebra Lawrence ye yentimi modin NC for mu ade omu nim yaye se omu bo omu adwuma ho daru omu sin tokese pa no and I'm believing say John Mahama being a communication expert no he won't allow for this thing to happen again.
Okay.
And unti mesre say me de manusi ade a anura na me nuanom nyina na omo discuss who be here by communication. There's nothing wrong building a communication your friend is an office in every office. There's nothing wrong because you have to understand say oye phone ben and oye phone wa to media ni nyina kopem se mo beji sika e wo mo ho a mo awia no. They don't care paying that money to the media because the media was part of their syndicate, their criminal syndicate. Media was part. There are some journalists that they could not afford even rent and then they do call mufia. We are special. Meanwhile, ni pay no kobusa say ni pay yes ya. Eye kiti wani ebi it is edueba emore. Edue na mu ne ba ne more. Na so so no ko hu mansions ahodo a omu onia. We are special. It's not to say journalists or Bobre and you. But how can the watchman who is supposed to be the watchdog no be the thief and be protecting the thieves? About how then ya two and watching it. It is a wash and you may cost one and more your man say a business as usual. Yes, we don't have to be so hard on ourselves. However, it's not business as usual. And you say, I'm on for Peace FM news, on UTV news, on Joy news, on Accra FM news. No, you have to force information down the throats of Ghanaians, especially the Awaye. There be you sumi mami example ofri amanoneba obedru terminal 3 February 13th 2017 till between that time now it wasn't possible any government could have built terminal 3 but already bedru hono or say Akufo-Addo ban and say wait me ayewe till between 7th January to 13th February
less than 3 months
less than one and a half months.
Okay, 2 months.
So 7th January
to
February. And no February 7th.
No,
1 month.
1 month.
1 month. About say 6 days. February. Already say Akufo-Addo hey obey adwuma. And I say now when they bet me the 1 month is sad day. Now say concrete crowd we are 21 days and sanakio. And you know already now I say it's Mahama na and I'm saying Mahama na say Mahama you so. To what me adwuma we nyina wa mo hu dero. This is not to rebuke Minion Maneboama and anybody, but it is because the communication gap was too wide. Me, I have never hidden it when I have to rebuke you or to tell you how it is like because life, you know, Obia will listen to. And a must have any been CBM for the past days. Yeah, John Mahama Beye, and then in our watch Pepe Pemboa, and then in our watch Mahama Beye President, His Excellency, and then in our watch, you know, a Juma Wire Dawson, but there is a communication gap, huge communication gap, which we don't have to repeat the mistakes of yesterday. Any question, may struggle to know the John Mahama because every step of the way he is doing something. Everywhere he goes, he is doing something. That's John Mahama. At the click of a button on his phone, he is working. bibi bia oye bia e adwuma na oye work in progress
but na unim
enti no mesra mo say
yeah sometimes I don't know say bia omo media houses be a few media houses be almost select wo a omo give out information to them
wrong
because
there were times
yes adwuma CMG citizen show ye yankasa ne fish out information
wrong
your agenda ye BB
wrong.
There's nothing like say the party communication bureau and answer presidency communication team no ebe ma information be say deal with this issue for us, tackle this agenda for
there are two parties in this country are omoya strong MPP and NDC. NPP one year adwuma no obebo the rule say waye NDC be year adwuma no omo hu the rule. Enti da bia no MPP is seen in the public space say omo ye adwuma Tenya Kufuado ena oma animguasia ka omo na necessary social media nti bibia ni ana akola ketekete ni wakoyi ato oboa ama say kura Kufuado krom friend na oboa uko TikToker na oboa
okay
enti no mesra omo sa de ne nko ade so omo and try and correct sa mistake na see 2016 no na so mo ye o madwen say e wo say nipa hu fine
because wezo afa
wezo there
because wezo afa so be ehu
no say wezo ama enka o my we enka betiti apansa
no the me chance say so wezo ayenti no
wezo
wo be ehu
yes
wo be enya
no wezo is working like Accra FM is working like any other FM, CTV, UTV, Joy FM, or whatever. Everyone is working. Now, where's no? There was that gap. Traditional media no allowed the space for John Mahama information but travel farther than baby no more panel. So, Wezo became an intervention, which was an impeccable decision. Now.
Beyond
no, I'm saying
but class media
I was just laying the foundation.
XYZ media is
that does not mean
yes.
That does not mean say Wezo has filled in the gap. It has done well, making sure say John Mahama will be given the exposure. However, there are other media firms sometimes and yes say you say Joy from PENDREAM and I say UTV and now Peace FM from it's never like that. The only thing is that how is NDC building the relationship with the media firm and the personnel? It's about relationship. There are personalities on NDC they know Nanama directly. They know Hunto directly. Sa yen said here Denny Sanyo Manoma Yafa Mobra Patawo Yasia or Semen Chelbia Obia Nenchao. Kwata yen fa kwa yasen kwachia
okay
mon bia mun sam
listo ma men
mo mani pa hu do mo ni nipa kita hudie no mo mani nya fe na relationship and ma media ni okotena radio station na so obo hu de ra ebi okwa won soma no no abekwa confidential information about the body road ma man san hu
okay
it mon building relationship mo mani nya fe Sadia no samo ya John Mahama so obeye adwuma de adwuma no obeye
okay
na mom say adwuma de bebo hu de ro no ehu hia kra chance wa ye adwuma no because obi wo wa anya adwuma eso no obo de ro so wa ye adwuma onto sa gap no de mom make sure say the bridge no.
Thank you for staying tuned. PENDREAM TV really appreciate your time on the channel. Once again, say thank you. If you have not yet subscribed as a new member, please do so for us. Hit the notification bell, like and also share to other members to watch as well. You can equally leave a comment at the comment section. If you have any dream bothering you, just leave it at the comment section or send us a voice note on our WhatsApp number 0277128877 and our team will tackle it duly.
Dedi kama amena PENDREAM TV ase. Na so far so good. Say open online portal e wo Ghana. Nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.